What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be playing around with a title called Permafrost. This is a game that we've been given an exclusive demo to prior to the Steam Next Fest to check out. It's being published by Toplitz Productions and being made by a studio called Space Rocket, and it's effectively a survival RPG that imagines what a survival game would be like if it was set inside the world of Frostpunk. So in this game, as far as I can tell, the moon has exploded. That has caused all kinds of problems, and thusly we are now living in a perma-frozen realm where we've got to watch our frozen meter, we've got to watch our stamina and our hunger and all that kind of stuff and chop down trees to stay alive. If after watching this you wanted to get the game for yourself, it's not going to be out until the Steam Next Fest, so I think that's October 13th roughly that starts off, but the demo will be available then. We're a little bit early for the party right now. On top of that, you can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream if you wanted to hang out live down there, but let's go ahead and check this thing on out. It doesn't save or anything right now, so I'm really hoping we don't get any crashes or anything while recording this video. It would make me big sad. There is character creation right now, but a lot of it seems to be, oh, I can do my primary colors. Sick, dude. I'm gonna put some green on me. I like the color green. The color green makes me happy. There we go. And then, like, what's up with my primary pattern over here? Doesn't look like I can see it. But either way, there's not a whole lot of, like, customization options right now inside this demo. So we'll just go ahead and send it. Alright, so in-game we are. Frame rate seems to be relatively stable so far from what I'm looking at, but there's a person huddled over here in the snow, so I should probably talk to them first.
Looked like a fighter to me, and it seems I was right. I'm Anna. Pulled you closer to the fire. Anyway, get yourself to Hunter's Glade. My friend Robyn's up in the Red Tower. She'll help you. And
alright.
Take this. It's not much, but it'll keep you alive.
Okay, fair enough. I don't really care about a side quest right now. I'm trying to get into the game. So let's do our thing here. Can I loot that right there? Yeah, I can loot that right there. It's got 2 rocks and a flint inside of it. I'll take that. Sounds good to me. It looks like she gave me some equipment right here. So I've got like a tent, I've got a stone axe, and I've got a stone shiv, just in case somebody needs to get stuck up. All right, we got to head to Hunter's Glade. Let's head on down the road and kind of see what we got cracking over here. Hold on, there's like dead guys impaled on sticks over here. I got to investigate that. Got some rock shards on this side too. Hold on. Yeah, go over there. Go over there right there. We got a rock shard. Okay, rocks will probably be helpful. If I know anything about video games, it's going to want me to, like, build a stone axe or something at some point. Looks like we have a temperature meter up in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Okay, so it's minus 13°C right now. I don't know if that's super cold. My family's from Hawaii and, like, the California Valley. So we don't really get freezing temperatures in any of the biomes that my family comes from. We've got some cloth over here, a bandage, $33, and some insulated mountain pants. They're like that old 1990s Dayglow color, too. Are they better than my other pants? Oh, they are, dude. They insulate my Johnson 10 degrees better. I'll take it. Sick, dude. Oh, I look more color-corrected now, too, dude. Like, the outfit is coming together. All right, we've got a little bit of color matching going on. We got ropes, some 9mm ammo, alcohol, and some money. Okay, what's this guy got? Can I loot this dead guy? I cannot loot that dead guy. Unfortunately, he is inaccessible. What about you? Did I already get you? Yeah, let me dig around in that bum, see what you got over here. We got some cloth and some dollar. And then over on the... Oh, apparently I got an achievement. Hooray for me. I'm an achiever. I achieve things. Okay, the game just addressed it. It can no longer be argued that I do not achieve things. Take that, Mom. After heading down the road a little ways, I'm going to guess that this is the Hunter's Outpost. It's got itself a survey tower right there, or like a fire watch that we can probably get up on top of, and that's more than likely where this Robyn lady's waiting for us. Still, speaking of Robyn, that's what I'm about to do to this entire settlement. You got any, like, loot containers or anything around here that I can take control of, or put inside of my backpack? Oh, I see chests. What's inside of here? We got like some coal, we got some flint, we've got a stone, and we got some rope. Okay. Lots and lots of items being chucked at my face right now, but that's how I like it. Loot full and explosive. There's like a dog house over there. Oh, dude, there's a doggy. What's up, dude? How we doing? A little old Germanic shepherd over here? What's cracking, pal? What are we barking at? Are we just like doing dog stuff over here? How do German shepherds do in the snow? Do they have like a thick, well-developed undercoat? I don't see a lot of German shepherds where I live. A lot of Dobermans and a lot of pit bulls. Not a lot of German shepherds, though. Robyn, uh-oh. Okay, I got stuck on the railing right there for a second. Obviously a little bit of polish ready to be done. But let's see what we got going on. Oh, there's Robyn right there, I'd guess. Yeah.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Why is your voice so loud? Anna sent me?
You've met Anna? Then you are not a complete stranger after all. I'm Robyn, by the way. I'm here on a lookout duty, sheriff's orders. Speaking of the devil, I'm picking up some transmission.
This is Ethan Kane. Hope you can hear me, Robyn. My team went missing. You must send someone to help me find them. I received some signals from few directions, sending you coordinates. Prepare temporary base, and keep looking out for any survivors. Do not leave your post. Over.
Can't handle this on my own. We lost most of our crew. But Sheriff Ethan still doesn't know that. Just can't bring myself to tell him. I'm going to need your help with that base. In exchange, I can give you a good weapon. Oh, and the sheriff gave me the last coordinates of the survivors. I'll send them to you. If you could find out anything more, that would be great.
Alright. There seems to be considerable delay on the dialogue options when you click on them in order to select them. Voice acting, if it's even voice acting, is pretty stiff as well. Alcohol, though, I'll take that. What do we got? Medication. I like how there's loose loot, though. I like how there's things on the shelf. You've actually got to, like, scan through and try to find it. Medical supply box, couple more bandages, a little bit more cloth. I think that'll work out okay, and it looks like we got ourselves a quest to build up. Oh, there's something right there, too. Hold on, I got to run around the backside over here. It looks like we got ourselves a quest to build ourselves, like, a little rusty shit shack, so I'll probably try to do that as well. We've got another tent. We've got some 9mm. We've got some 7.62 for, like, an AKM inside of there. All right, I don't know how much space I'm looking at right now. It looks like my inventory is rapidly filling up. We'll figure it out as we go, though. I've got this axe over here, so let's go chop down some trees. I'll get a base built, and I'll bring you back with the experience and how it went after I finish it off. Chopping animations seem to be okay, but they need to terminate a little bit sooner so that it stops as it hits the tree right there. And it looks like that thing just converted into a giant Jenga tower of logs. All right. I'll pick those up in just a second. I don't know how much wood I'm going to need in order to get this done, but my axe is breaking very, very rapidly. So it's probably a good thing we picked up all those crafting materials out of the booty holes of a bunch of impaled dead guys. Otherwise, we might find ourselves in a quandary. So the building system is more or less exactly what you would expect out of a game like this, except that instead of just letting me stamp out the parts, there's actually like a 5-second cast time for every single piece that you put inside of the building. I would probably, unless they're going to implement some kind of incremental building animation where it shows the parts like flying together to be constructed, I would recommend probably getting rid of that. The cast makes sense if there's some kind of visual confirmation or like immersive building process that's going to be taking place, but just to do what we can bare bones do in every single game since Rust, I'd prefer if we could just stamp it out just like bump, 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 and just kind of like, I hesitate to say this, but like Fortnite build it out. Damn, dude, that moon got blown up. Look at that thing right there. The side's all blown out of it, dude. It's nighttime, by the way, and I built my hut. I ran into a couple of problems with, like, the building methods. So, for the most part, everything snaps in and works exactly how you want it to work, but I can't figure out how to get it to put in a central roof tile. It looks like the game's playing around with some kind of physics system where things have to be load-bearing, and I can't seem to get it to put a roof up. I also can't seem to get rid of this wooden beam right here. I can't find like a deconstruct tool or anything else like that. So my thought was I needed to put up a support beam, and then the support beam would let me put a roof in the center right there so that I would have less cold inside my house. But what I'm learning now is that is not apparently the way that it works. And now I can't get rid of the beam either, so like I gotta play around with it a little bit more. Alright, I was able to jank it into place. I built walls out from over here, and then it let me build the roof, and then I just deconstructed the walls. So we should be in good shape. There's a deconstruction tool right there that I eventually stumbled on into. Now that my terrible little Rust-style 3x3 is finished, the game says we need a workbench. So let's do that, because, you know, you can't have any kind of survival game without making a workbench. There we go. That's going to use up a big chunk of my wood. And, like, what can I do with said workbench? Can I do anything interesting with it, like making snares or whatever? We've got duct tape, we've got wires, we've got arrows, zip ties, candles, All kinds of fun little toys inside of here that we can mess around with. Looks like we can even make like scrap zip guns if we want to. The rabbit trap is actually what I'm the most interested in, but it says I need scrap and wire for that. So we're going to have to track down how we can get that stuff inside of our inventory. But for now, the final thing that it wants me to have is just a campfire. And so I'll probably just corner up a campfire over here because, like, what could go wrong with lighting a fire inside of a building that's made entirely out of scrap wood that I just whittled? Campfire menu looks to be pretty self-explanatory. Doesn't seem to be altogether that difficult. You just kind of, like, drag in fuel, and if you need to warm up, then you just turn on the fire right there, and it looks like it'll start regenerating our temperature up in the top right-hand corner of the screen. I haven't seen that clock move at all this entire time. It's been saying that it's 4 in the afternoon the entire time I'm playing around with the game. I don't know what that forebodes, but it probably forebodes something. And they want me to have a little bit more stuff. So I built the campfire right there, bro. Alright, so we're all good. I've got myself like a bed over here. I've got the campfire. I've got myself a workbench. Had to kind of rearrange things due to collision on the map, but we should be good to go talk to Robyn and get our GAT. My tiredness meter has been run out now for like 20 minutes and nothing bad has happened. So, like, I don't know if that's just not implemented or what's going on there, but I'm willing to bet the hunger meter is probably not going to be nearly as forgiving. So we need to get this gun, and then we need to go find ourselves some dinner, like right this second stat. Otherwise, we're starving. Lorem ipsum. Oh, that's always a good sign in games. You love to see that. End the quest?
Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Now it's my turn. This used to belong to Lucas, one of our team members. We found him in a cave, along with this. It's yours now. If you're wondering what to do next, there's a bunker not too far from here. The military abandoned it a while back, so there could be some useful supplies left. But your gear isn't strong enough for the cold out there. Head to the church in the ruins of House Camp. The traders should still be around, and they can help you get better equipped. Just be careful, okay?
Okay. What did I just get? Oh, sick, dude. I got like a bolty. All right, I'll take that. Let's take the alcohol up out of there. Actually, I'm going to drink 2 entire canisters of alcohol because that's how I roll. We've got a gun and we've got 10 bullets. We got to pick our targets carefully. But it sounds like there's traders that are going to be back down over, I'm guessing that's House Camp over there because there's a bunch of houses. But we need to find some more ammunition, and we need to find some more ammunition about as soon as possible. However, from my view, our biggest problem right now is just that we need food. Like, our food meter is going to be gone real soon. So let's wander a little bit and see if there's any deer or anything that we can pick off around here. Or maybe something edible we can find, like, in the bushes, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, there's a deer. There's a deer. I see him. I see him up there. Okay, let's get low. He doesn't see us. We got to get him right in the sweet spot. Ooh, I think we got him. I think we got him. They're going to want to punch up that gunshot sound. That's a bad gunshot sound. So they're going to want to go through and actually get, like, recordings of a rifle going off. Something that sounds good. All right, so I got my deer right here. Let's skin him. And then we got a meat, 4 bones. We got some animal fat and a hide. Hey, that'll do it, man. That's good enough for me. We just got to cook up some victuals so we don't starve. Sometimes these bushes and things on the ground will give you, like, edible roots, but they only give you, like, 10 hunger backs, so they're really not going to solve that many problems. They're basically just like a light tactical snack that you can use sometimes to get yourself cleaned back up. But I see another deer right here that doesn't seem to have scarpered when he heard the gunshot, if he heard it at all. It's kind of a bad angle. I'd rather not shoot from that angle, but it's going to have to do. It looks like they go down in 1 bullet anyways, so, like, who cares? Let me get my knife out. We'll skin this guy. That gave us another meat. I'll take a... Oh, there's some kind of blizzard rolling in. That's probably not a good thing, huh? That's probably bad for me. It looks like it's minus 22 right now, but my cold meter, which is like the top one in the bottom left, it's not going down. So maybe we're insulated well enough to be able to do our thing over here. I don't know. I'm going to reload my GAT real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do with this tower over here either. But I do think it'd probably be a good idea for us to head back to the Hunter's Glade and get into shelter. Because if I know anything about games like this, is that it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. So, well, it looks like actually the temperature's kind of stable. We might be okay here. I got enough wood to cook up dinner, though, so I'm going to go do that. We also need to take, like, a nap. I don't know exactly. Maybe it makes my stamina go down faster or something if I'm not well slept. Let's get inside of here. And maybe we'll sleep first. Okay, that filled my meter back up. That's good. And we've also got a little bit of wood that I can throw inside the fire here. Let's turn on the fire. We'll cook off a meal or two. Looks like we can add seasonings and stuff too. Maybe to get like buffs or something. I don't know. Where did my food go? Oh, the food is on the fire. Okay. So we had to pick it up from there. Right around the time the game told me I was hungry. I think we're solid. There we go. That should top up our meter. Oh my god, the glare. I'm blind. Alright, so seeing as I don't have that much ammunition, I think our next best task would probably be to head down the hill and just like introduce ourselves to the trader and see if maybe they've got anything that'll be useful. There is a cave over here. I don't know if there's going to be anything inside of it. I mean, they said they found a dead guy in the cave that had this rifle. I guess I can look. Let's turn on our flashlight and have a little look-see around. All of our meters and stuff are full anyways, so maybe it'll be all right. Might even be something useful down inside of here. You like the lighting effects. Those look okay. What's that, like a flint mine or something? Yeah, there's some flint laying around. I'll take some loose flint. Might be helpful. Doesn't look like the temperature's too bad down inside of here. So we might be okay. We got dead guys. What's up with you, dead guy? He's got a improvised zip gun. He's got 9mm ammo, $11, and some cloth. If nothing else, we just established that we were going to go meet with some traders, so I can sell it off to somebody if I don't have an immediate use for it. This looks like something's lair to me. Is the deer usable? It's got some hide and some bones. Guess I can get after it like that, but we're kind of like full up on inventory space right now. What is that? It's like shiny. So it looks like the path splits over here. That looks down on a number of other dead guys. Let's move up this way. I do like that run cycle when he's got the rifle out. For all of the jank and wonk I've seen so far, I do like that run cycle. Rift cave entered. Alright, let's duck underneath this real fast and see if we can weasel our way in here to get some free loot. I was hoping to find, like, canned food or anything else like that down in here, but I might have been dreaming. There is a little loot crate right here, though. And a flint axe. That's locked. Can I unlock it? Didn't look like I could unlock it, so I'm guessing I need some kind of lockpick utility or, like, scrap metal or something to make it happen. Another dead guy over here, though. Are you the one with the rifle? He's got a flint shiv. It's better than the one that I have. Drop that thing. Swap out that knife real quick. I'll also take the $5 because I don't know how much money we're going to need when we go to meet with the traders. But I am planning up on stocking on ammo really, really aggressively. Another dead guy over here. I'm liking this cave. It feels very bespoke. Feels like exploration to me. $2 and some cloth. And then he's got an actual, honest-to-God ice axe. Okay, drop those pants. I don't need them anymore. Give me that ice axe. What does the ice axe do for me? It does 25 damage? Yeah, dude. Get the ice axe. That's actually like a proper manufactured piece of equipment. I'm going to hold on to my axe if just by some quirk of the game the ice axe can't be used for chopping down trees. But... so I abandoned the cave because there was a lot more exploration down there than I expected. Lots of branching paths and places you can go. Word of advice, don't go inside the blue frosties over there. It looks like the temperature goes up to like 1,000,000,000,000 negative degrees if you do that. And so we want to avoid that over there if we can overall avoid it. And what do we have going on over here? Like a ravine? Okay. Is there fall damage? Oh, there's fall damage. Okay. All right. Downside is the respawn didn't cost me anything but my backpack, so we gotta do a corpse run. Let's throw the backpack on. Should have all my stuff still inside of it. But I need to get to that village, and the good news here is that that dying refilled all of my meters. So that's one less thing to concern ourselves with. But let's see if maybe... Okay, convoy of couriers, huh? There may be something in there that we could actually squirrel away. But let's see if we can head to the church, because I think that's where the vendors are going to be at. So we found our way to the church. Let's crack this door on open, although I'm going to be polite. I'm not going to waste the heating. There's a medical supply box, a number of lockers we can get into. I'm going to guess, given the relative level of jankiness I've seen so far, that they're not going to care too much if I loot everything that isn't nailed down. I doubt there's going to be a crime and punishment system.
Yes.
So this guy right here has ammo for us, which is exactly what I was looking for. $70 is what he'll give me for the zip gun, so I'm definitely stoked about that. Do you want the tent? He doesn't want the tent. I'll give you some of the cloth, though, dude. I got cloth coming out of my ears right now. What do I get for 25.9 milli? Okay, so ammo's got like a pretty high price attached to it. We'll get rid of the 7.62 as well. If I can get this up to $500, I can buy 50 rounds of the ammo that we've got right here, which looks like it's Mosin ammo. I think if I'm correct about that, it's either Mosin ammo or it's like Car 98. It's one of those weird World War II rounds, all right? It's for some kind of bolt action, either from Germany or Russia. I'm guessing Russia. But can I even this out with the cash that I have on me? I can. Nice. We now have 50 rounds of ammo. So we should be set as far as ammo is concerned for the future. This guy's got clothing over here that's way better than the clothing that I currently have on. So I'd be tempted to go after that. But while I was here, all I could really afford was like a full stack of ammo and 4 meat. And so at least we're taken care of as far as hunger is concerned for the future. I think nighttime is upon us. Yeah, I was going to say I had to turn on my flashlight in order to be able to see a little bit better. But it wants me to go to a bunker or something. Okay, so we got to go this way to get to the bunker. Let's make that happen, but before we go, I do have a question about whether or not I can actually get inside these buildings. Like, there's houses everywhere, right? So, like, since we're right next to a trader, it might not be the worst idea to see if we can line up any loot around here. It looks like in the garbage bin we've got some scrap. I needed that for making rabbit traps. Does this door open? That door does not open. So it's possible that a lot of these houses are just environmental designs. Still, finding scrap around is encouraging, because I needed that for a number of like the traps and the components and the things that I needed to manufacture in order to get myself self-sufficient without having to spend ammo and catch rabbits and things of that nature. Military crate, huh? Ooh, 7 rounds of ammo, a quality pickaxe, a high-quality axe. Okay, I'll take that. A can of food, too. Definitely want that. With the value that we saw in some of these bullets, I'm thinking I want to bring those with me, too. So I'll just shove those into pockets. I've got another 10 rounds of ammo to go on top of the stack that we already had. Not that we've seen any enemies or anything, but maybe we'll find that over by the bunker. Let's go check it out. Some of the buildings are accessible as I was looking around, so you can get inside of some of them, although I haven't really found anything good inside any of them. I think I found a trash can that had some rotten food in it or something, but traversal is kind of clunky, so going inside buildings has me a little bit nervous that I'm going to get stuck if I keep doing it, and so, like, I'm a little bit scared to enter some of the buildings because I got stuck against the walls once or twice while I was doing it, and that's no bueno. Let's continue onwards. We'll see if we can hit that bunker objective. And we'll just kind of see what happens next. I'm also going to feed the dog while I'm in the area, because it looks like he's got little saddlebags or something that might help me do something. Pet him? Well, we can pet the dog. I mean, that automatically raises the game up by like a couple of points. Is he going to come with me? Oh, dude, we're friends now. Nice, bro. Sweet. Is he going to like help me fight enemies or anything? What does he do? Oh, I can open his inventory. Oh, dude, he's got like a little doggy pack. Nice, dude. Okay. There's like little caves and points of interest all over the place while I'm working myself towards the bunker. So it looks like exploration is going to be a big focus of this game. Like, do you have time to dive down into these areas and find what might be there? So we've got some kind of logging station over here, and it looks like there's more dead guys impaled around. Should probably have a look and see if they've got any like gear upgrade. They do indeed have gear upgrades. Okay, so we've got some boots that are better than my current boots. So we'll throw those on. We've got a tribal cowl that's worse than what I have on. We've got a 34 cold resistance jacket that's better than what I have, though, so I'll throw that on. It looks like our character's appearance does change. And then it looks like we've got some gloves that are slightly better than what we have on right now. I'll take the lot, and then we'll throw the rest on the dog because I can sell it when we get back to town. But that was actually a pretty good pickup. Oh, yeah, dude, you'll be able to see it better, but I've got like a trench coat or something on right now versus like the outfit that I had on previously, so that's nice. A radio transmission just popped up.
I won't stop transmitting this message. I want everyone to hear what these Slumber Project fuckers did to me. I gave them all my money, brought my wife and kids, but it turned out they didn't have enough space for us all. They promised me I'd join my family later, but it was a lie. Now I'm all alone. So much for a piece of paradise. Wake them up now, or believe me, I'll find a way to do it myself.
Okay. Eerie. An edible root. I'll just eat that now to get my energy back. I also want those band-aids. Is there anything good on these racks over here? There's a military crate right there. 15 rounds, a 9mm. Looks like we've got some scrap. We've got a few more 7.62s, and we've got a flare gun, which looks like it does deal damage. So that might be helpful to have. Let's climb back up. The vaulting, actually, despite the wonk and the jank I've seen around, the vaulting is weirdly consistent. Like, I feel like I can consistently rely on the vaulting to not screw up entirely. Oh, there's a deer over there, dude. Oh, there's 2 deer over there. I don't really have the inventory space, and I don't know where my dog ran off to. Where is he at? Doggy! Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Hold on. Does the dog mechanic, like when I summon the dog, does that whistle do things hear it? Because we haven't really seen any threats so far. I don't have any raw meat for the dog. Hold on, let me fix that. There is bullet travel time. Let me get some meat for the dog so that I can re-access his inventory. He's extorting me right now, all right? He's extorting me. Unless he gets din-dins, he's not going to let me access my inventory. I just need the meat. I don't really care about everything else. Like, everything else is kind of helpful, but I just need the meat. Doggy. Well, I fed the dog multiple times. I'm churning through deer right now, but it won't let me access my dog inventory. So, that's sort of a problem. That's a little bit of an issue that we're going to have to get to the bottom of. I don't know if he's bugged or what, but he's got like a lot of my stuff on him right now. And so not being able to access my stuff and also get him to follow is kind of not great. Well, I guess we'll keep going deeper down into the lair. Like, I was going to like store some of my stuff up on the dog, but I don't think it's going to work out like that. I guess I could throw some of it. Okay, it won't let me put stuff in containers either. Like, you can only take stuff out of containers. You can't put things into containers. So I suppose we'll just have to, like, live with that. What am I exactly looking for here? So this gets me inside the facility. Looks like the weather's about to turn on us, though. Why do I hear heavy footsteps? I don't know how I feel about any of that. I will take your $12, though. $12, man. That buys multiple meals. I'll take it. Big red X. Military crate with some flare ammo. A little bit other ammo. We'll just leave it where it's at for right now. Another recording. Doesn't look like that door opens. Hold up. What is that? Ooh, we got like a bullpup that fires 7.62. Might be helpful. Especially since we're like going up against a bear or something. That guy got crushed by a tree or murdered by something. I don't think I need the flashlight anymore. So let's kind of like head up this way and we'll just sort of like see what happens. Oh, is the bear stuck in the wall right there? Bear is definitely stuck in the wall. Well, that was anticlimactic. Well, after shooting at the rock for a while, I killed the bear. He was stuck inside the wall, though. In this area, we don't have the clothing that's strong enough to keep traversing on through there, so we should probably bounce on out and get warm. I did want to harvest the bear, but alas, we're running into a lot of bugs here, and we're running into a lot of lack of polish issues. That being the case, I should probably close out the video and give you some of my thoughts for the last hour and a half that I've been playing the game. So the things that I like about this title: I really like the map, I really like the graphics, I think that the world is immersive and it's fun to explore. I like all the bespoke caves and cities and things of that nature that you can fully kind of go through and find loot and pack yourself out. From there, I also just really like the idea of the game. We don't really get a lot of winter survival games that draw back. I think there's Fade to Silence and The Long Dark. Those are the two Frost Apocalypse games that are out there. So I think this game is in a really strong position to capitalize on that. But on the other hand, after having played this demo, it does suffer first and foremost from a lot of technical issues. There's a lot of polish to be done here. The RPG systems are very, very simple and could probably be elaborated on top of, but largely I ran into crashes and bugs along the way that made the whole thing kind of run together, as we saw with the bears, so they're going to want to get that sorted out. On top of that, it feels sort of like, to me, the game is missing a mechanic or two to really drive home the fact that this is a Frost Apocalypse survival game. I haven't seen a lot of thematic, atmospheric sort of mechanics that go along with the world that the game is pitching, and I do think that they need to dive in and find some of those things to distinctify it, or to make it distinct from the rest of its competition, because there are a lot of survival games out there. As of right now, I think the game leans a little bit too heavy in the Rust direction, rather than leaning in the Frost survival direction, and they need to shore up that parity so that the game stands out properly. But first and foremost, there are a lot of bugs, there's a lot of clipping, there's a lot of weird little traversal issues. Our dog, we couldn't get back into our inventory. Bears are spawning in walls. That stuff is going to be paramount to get fixed early on. After that, I think there's also a lot of room inside the UI. Right now, the UI is very utilitarian when it comes to the skills menu and whatnot. Very simple, very text-based with little lists and things. They're going to want to clean that up and get that consolidated. I'd love to see some skill trees and things inside of here. But building mechanics around the actual theme of the game, which is surviving in the snow, I think after bug polishing and fixing, is going to be the thing that I noticed a lack of. It's basically just a survival game that happens to be covered in white. And while I did have a good time with the video, there are kind of points of conflict and concern that I think need to be resolved. This one right here was called Permafrost. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, Permafrost. Tomorrow, something else. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye, folks.